Hi, I'm Ed Begley Jr. Imagine touring 20 solar-powered and energy-efficient houses designed by teams of collegiate students from schools across the nation and around the world. Interested? Mark your calendars for the U.S. Department of Energy Solar Decathlon 2013 and XPO, a clean energy exposition. This free public event takes place at the Orange County Great Park in Irvine over 2 long weekends beginning October 3rd. Visit solardecathlon.gov or the-xpo.org for more information.
Welcome back. I'm Jessica Barbier, your host for the Cox Community Connection. Today we'll be talking about the U.S. Department of Energy Solar Decathlon and XPO 2013. With us today is Cliff Wallace, the Deputy CEO with the Orange County Great Park, and Craig Reem, Director of Public Affairs and Communications with the City of Irvine. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what is the Solar Decathlon 2013 and XPO?
Cliff, take it away.
This free public event is going to be conducted at the Orange County Great Park in the City of Irvine, and it's comprised of 2 components. The first is the U.S. Department of Energy's 2013 Solar Decathlon. That is where 20 collegiate teams are going to construct 20 solar energy efficient homes and compete against each other in 10 events. Along with that will be an expo, and the expo is a festival of technology and innovation and solar energy and energy efficiency components that the public will come out and enjoy.
And actually, what Cliff just said, it's the ultimate field trip for youth, collegians, professionals, families, gawkers, entrepreneurs. So from October 3rd through 6th and October 10th through 13th at the Orange County Great Park, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., it's the ultimate field trip. It's the place to be, because these collegians are coming, 800 of them from 20 university teams building 20 solar houses, and they're building houses that you and I could build and could live in, but we're not freed to have creativity and imagination like these young people are doing. They're aspiring to be entrepreneurs and to be home builders and to be urban planners and to be engineers and architects. They go to schools like Stanford and USC. It's a phenomenal gathering of young minds who are freed to build houses, and houses are what life's all about. Mm-hmm. But this is with a twist. This is with imagination and creativity, coupled with energy efficiency. We live in a world in which we're inefficient energy-wise because we're incapable of understanding how we can be very efficient very easily. We can put solar on our houses, and we don't. We can use recyclable urban, used denim for insulation, and we don't. We can use renewable bamboo flooring, and we don't. They do, and the thousands that are going to come to the Orange County Great Park are going to see this firsthand.
That's going to be an incredible experience. You mentioned there's 20 collegiate teams. Are any of them from here in California?
Yes, I can name 3 of the 4 because I always forget one, so Cliff, you get ready. We got USC, we got Stanford, there's 5 of them, Santa Clara, and the one I forget.
Southern California Institute of Architecture and Caltech.
That's why we have 2 of you on the show.
That's right, it takes 2.
I try to memorize and I don't do well.
So can you explain the process? How did these teams make it to this level? What are they doing to prepare, and what are they going to be doing on site at the Great Park?
Well, it's a U.S. Department of Energy event, and we're the host city, and the destination venue is the Orange County Great Park. So I'm sort of speaking for the Department of Energy, if I can. They're selected through a process in which they have to apply. Can we build a home? Can we commit 2 years? Because these students spend 2 years on campus planning and then building their houses, which they then deconstruct and reconstruct at the Orange County Great Park, which they'll be doing September 23rd, 10 days before the event opens on October 3rd. So they're going to have to rebuild very, very quickly. This is not a group of kids getting together on a college campus to do intramural softball. This is a group of kids that are, I shouldn't call them kids, this is a group of collegians, future leaders, business leaders, and home builders who are coming up with ways over a 2-year period to build sort of the ultimate in energy efficiency that is practical. But it's also that, you know, it's the houses of the future even though they really can be the houses of the present, because you can be inspired by the house that you see and go and build it with the materials that are being used. Very low energy appliances, for example. It's just that we don't. We live in homes that are inefficient. As a Stanford student told me, I think something like 25% of all our energy goes out of a typical American home. He and others are trying to find ways to cut that number enormously.
And the event is open to the public. Is there a cost to attend?
No, it's a free public event, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., October 3rd through 6th, and then October 10th through 13th. We hope everyone comes because this will be a, we're talking about it for 7 minutes, but those who come will be thinking about this for a lifetime.
And has this event ever taken place in California?
No, this is the first time in the West Coast. The Department of Energy was on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. for most of the 5 previous events. They decided to spread their wings and take the show, if you will, elsewhere. They could have chose anywhere, and they chose the City of Irvine. We're pretty pleased with that, and we're ready to, as host city, to help them put on the show of shows.
It's very exciting, the first time ever in California, and it's in our own backyard.
It is.
When you attend the event, can you actually walk around the homes that have been built?
Yeah, so the tours will be the highlight of the show, as will the 800 students who will be not only giving exterior and interior tours of their homes, but will also be available to talk about how they came up with their ideas. One university team has got 2 pods that come together via a rail. Hard to understand. You're going to have to see it. They'll be, what they are is they are inspired young people who will be inspiring young and old. It's just going to be a fabulous situation.
So obviously there's so many elements and facets of this event. Where can people learn to go to the event and learn more?
Well, there are two websites that people should memorize, which is solardecathlon.gov and the-xpo.org. You'll learn it all there. And once you learn it there, we hope to see you there.
Exactly. Well, Cliff and Craig, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you out at the Solar Decathlon 2013.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this short break.